Hello friends, welcome back. My name is PK. In this video, we will show you our newly launched restaurant management system web-based template. Here we have created a web-based restaurant management system. I will show you this live demo. We have given the live demo link on our website. The link I will give in the video description box. When you open this page, you will get this launch live demo. Just click on this button. Once you click it, it will take you to the login page of the restaurant management system. This is a web-based system, so you can log in from any of the device such as mobile, tablet, laptop, and the multiple user also can log in this system. We have created multiple roles here such as admin, manager, cashier, waiter, chef, and we have given the email ID and the password, dummy credential, so you can log in the trial version. Just put that here and take this password and paste that here and log in. So this is the dashboard page of this restaurant management system, and here you can see we have given everything related to the dashboard such as total sales, order, average bill, and the other things also. You can see the top selling items, as well as you can see some other things such as the low stock alert, as well as you can see the pending reservation, the payment mix, and the other things like recent orders. Okay, you can export to the Excel also. Then here we have the order management. The next tab is the orders, so you can manage the orders from here. You can create a new order. You can use the action buttons. I will quickly show you everything. So to add the new order, you can just click on the new order. You can select as dine-in, takeaway, delivery, online, okay, whatever you want. Then you can select the table number from here, and then you can put the customer name. Then you can select the customer phone number, the email ID, and the waiter assigned to that customer. Status, keep it pending for now. Discount, if you are providing any kind of discount, then you can put that. And any order notes if you want to put. And then you can add the items inside that order. Items means you can select here. Let's say I want to take the paneer tikka. Then if there is any variant, you can take that. Otherwise, keep it. For example, if you have the option of half plate, so you can just put the variant as full plate, half plate. Okay. Otherwise, keep it as it is, and this is showing the total amount. If you increase the quantity, you can see the amount is getting changed. If you want to add the more items in that order, you can just select, and let's say I want to take the more items. Now here we have the variant, then we can select, okay, medium and the large. The price will be changed automatically. You can see, okay, this price is getting changed. Add more, and you can select the other things also if you want. Let's say I want to take this one and the variant or the add-ons. You can, if the add-ons is available, you can add the add-ons also, such as extra cheese, dip, or anything else. Then the price will be changed accordingly, and you just need to save the order. Once you save the order, that will appear here like this, and then you can manage the orders from here. If you want to edit this, you can just use this, or you can just take the KOT also. If you click on this, you can take the printout of the KOT. And this is the KOT, and you can take the printout. It is in the print mode. Okay, and here we can see that also. Okay, and let me close this, and then the next one is this one. This is the invoice. If you want to generate the invoice, just click on this, and you can generate the invoice directly from here for this particular order, and you can take the printout also for that invoice. So this is the invoice, okay, and it is just showing the name of the restaurant and the other all information, and these all information is dynamic. I will show you how you can edit this, okay, and then we can see the whole bill, and we can take the printout. Now the next button we have just given here, that is split bill. You can split the bill in the two customer. You can email the bill to the customer. If you have taken the email ID for that customer, you can just email that bill. This one is the served, mark it as subbed, and this one is marked as at cancelled order. Okay, you can use the export to Excel also. And here we have the kitchen display. This is useful for the chef. Once you place the order, chef can see from the kitchen like these are and it will change the colors also, whatever color coding we have provided. And this is ready, we have marked it at ready, and this one also ready, and we can see that here. And we can just select it from here also, like this is for the hot kitchen, cold kitchen, bar. As we select this, accordingly the orders will be filtered from this display. Okay, now coming to the table view, here you can maintain your tables. Like you want to add the new tables here, basically it's a table master. Okay, you can add, these all are the tables, and it will show the current status also. It is in the cleaning, occupied or the available. You can add a new table from here, put the table name whatever you want or the table number, and the capacity, how many people can sit there, and the section, and then the status. This is default status which will be changed, so mark it available if you want, and the merge with other table, the QR token and the notes. Then in the billing section, you can see the billing related status here, and you can see a small dashboard also. Let me show you this one. Okay, so we can see this net sales and the other all information for that particular selected date. Okay, the date which we have selected. Then the settlement orders also, the payment methods, buys, as well as the payments also, whichever payments we have received. So quickly you can see that information for that particular selected date, and you can export to Excel also. In the reservation section, you can reserve a table for a customer, and you can add a new record, update the existing record. You can see the calendar view here. The reserve table, you can see in 11 and 12 we have the reservation, and you can add the new reservation using this plus button, or from the top also add new reservation. The same form will appear. You can search the reservation here using the search box, as well as you can just email the reminder, as well as you can edit this record from here if you want, or delete this record. In the customer section, you can add the new customers. So add a new customer. If it is a repeat customer or premium customer, then you can just add that here. In the feedback section, you can take the feedback and the complaints, and you can add the new feedback or the complaint from the customer. Then in the back office part, we have the menu option. In the menu, we have the menu category, menu items, variants, add-ons, and the combo and set meals. You can add anything here, like I want to add the new menu item, or I want to add the new variant. So you can select the, let's say this one, the variant name, let's say half plate, or anything you want to add, you can add that. Then we have here inventory section. In the inventory, we have three things. One is the inventory, so you can add the new inventory information here, the recipe mapping, as well as the stock movement. This can be updated using the plus button. Okay, and in the last we have given edit and delete button here in the actions. Similar to the supplier, we have the supplier master. This one is the supplier master. This one is the purchase order. You can add the new purchase order. Then purchase item and GRN you can maintain here. You can just click on this plus button and you can add the information here. Edit and delete button is available. Next is the staff section. In the staff, you can manage your staff or the employee master. You can add the new staff here, the name of the person, the role, whether it's admin, managers, cashier, waiter, chef, and the phone number, email ID, and the salary information also you can add. Okay, you can mark the attendance of the staff also here, and you can see the shift schedule as well as the tips distribution. So that can be managed using the action buttons. Expenses also can be managed here. That can be your restaurant expenses. So you can add your new expense so that it will help you to calculate the expenses. Later on, you can export to the Excel also. The promotions, if you are running any coupon code or any promotion, you can add new here, and you can track the reports also. So if you want to fetch the report, and we have created here multiple reports such as sales daily, weekly, monthly, category wise, GST VAT summary, payment mode breakdown, and some others. Okay, so you can select that, put the date range and run. Once you run it, you can see the report here. You can export to Excel from here or the PDF. You click on the PDF, it will appear like that. Or if you click on export to Excel, then it will be downloaded to the Excel, so that you can open it, the downloaded one version. You can see we have downloaded this one, so it is opening in the Excel. Okay, so this is the report which we have downloaded. Similar to this one, you can download the other one. In the setting part, you can give your input related to your restaurant. For example, you can update your GSTIN or any other tax ID, whichever you have, the address, public URL of the logo image, so that it will show the logo. Currently it is showing my logo. You can put your logo. If you don't have any public URL, I will suggest to upload the logo image in the Google Drive and make it a public URL. While you share it with the others, give everyone access. Okay, then put that URL here, and then your restaurant name and the other information, you can put that and just save that setting from here. You can back up the database also. Okay, once you think, okay, because in the Google Sheet we have the limitation, so I'll show you that Google Sheet part also. The data is available here in this Google Sheet, you can see. Okay. So we have the limitation here, like we cannot add so many data, but we can add lot of data up to 1 million cells. Means the column and the rows. 1 million cells, rows multiply columns, we can add the 1 million cells. So if you think this is taking a lot of time and now it is full, you can take the backup from here. So it will create another file. Now in the users, you can add the user of this system. Okay, if you create a new user, that user can log in into this system, and this system can be logged in from the mobile, tablet, from anywhere, because it's a web based, right? In the audit log, you can see all the audit logs. If you log out, then you can see again it will take you to the login button, and you can log in with the other roles such as manager, cashier, waiter, or the chef. Okay, if you log in with the chef role, let me show you quickly. So this is the chef role, and you can see the chef has the limited access on the dashboard, the kitchen display, right? It's not for the all the access. So the access can be managed. It's not like everyone can see everything. Okay. So admin can see everything. So I have just displayed all the options which admin can see that, and these options are also limited. Now you can check it out, and you can get the 15% discount also for this month, and you can use the welcome 15 coupon code, and you will get the 15% discount on this, and you can test the live demo also if it is fit for your requirement. Let me know the next web app based management system you want me to create, which can be useful to your business. I will try to create that. Alright friends, I hope you have enjoyed this video. If you like this video, please hit the like button, and please subscribe my channel to get the regular update of my videos. Thank you so much for the watching.